Hey, there we go. Had a little bit of a glitch there. I started to freak out, but nonetheless, good morning, everybody. How you doing? This is Pound, and I'm Erika. I'm your instructor this morning. So wake up, York County. I think you've already been up with Evie. She did an awesome class for you this morning. So we're going to keep that motion going, and we're going to get a little bit of activity. We're going to ramp it up just a little bit and do some pounds. So grab your Ripstix. If you have some, if you don't, 2 rulers will work. If you have wooden spoons, anything with a nice long handle, anything you're not afraid to break. If you hit the ground, remember, you don't have to hit the ground. Okay, safety first. I want good form. I want you guys to have good posturing. Do what you can, okay? We don't expect anybody to get all the way down and be in a full plie position or anything like that, but you do want to train the body to do so. So the positioning is going to be important no matter how high up or how low you are. We want to go through the motions. We want to be effective and get a really good workout. So I'm going to go over a couple things again because it's very, very important not to hurt your back. So positioning, I'm going to step back a little bit. So we have what we call a set position. So you're open up in this direction. Your feet are going to, excuse me for a second, Lyra, go. Okay, so I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see my feet. My toes are turned out, okay? So when I come down, notice that my knees are not tracking past my toe. I'm coming down into this position. I'm engaging those inner thigh muscles, engaging my quads. My pelvis is tucked forward a little bit, and I'm squeezing my glutes. My chest is up nice and tall. There's a little bit of a hip hinge forward. So if I turn to the side, so we went over this last week. So I'm up, my chest is up, my chin is up. I'm not down like this. I'm not hunched over. I come down, okay? So pretend that there's a little seat right there. I'm going to play the drums, right? I sit on a little stool. So this is my positioning. When I want to go to the floor, I do a little bit of a hip hinge and I can drop down a little bit more. My sticks are extended here. This is where I can hit the floor. Bending at the knees, coming down into that bottom position, okay? So you don't have to hit the floor. I keep telling you, don't have to hit the floor if it's uncomfortable. Train yourself to do so. This is perfectly acceptable, okay? So let's get going.
Ain't no sunshine when she's
up, nice and slow. Take it a deep breath. Down.
It's not warm when she's
Up
away.
again, inhaling as you go up. Bring it down a little bit lower.
Ain't no
Into the ground.
sunshine when she's gone.
Up.
And she's
Tap
always
it
gone
Take
too
it down.
long. Anytime she goes away.
Down.
Wonder this time where she's
Down. Rainbow to the side. Down to the front. Rainbow to the side. Nice arcing motion. Chest is still up. Getting a little bit of that action in your leg. Warming up the hips. The thighs. Double time. Here we go. What? There goes the six. I'll have to pick that up later. All right. Take it up. Hit them down. Up. Now, roll that arm to the side. Bring out that elbow. You're stretching and elongating the body. Down to the side. Roll down.
She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
Now, we're going to do single tap. Here we go. So it's down. Rainbow, other side. Tap it down. Tap it down. Remember, that chest is up. Notice what my legs are doing. I'm squatting. Right? I'm letting those knees stay soft. Double time. Here we go. I know. Oh, yeah. Get ready to take it up. Inhale, big. Tap it. Down and up. Now, cross it over. Tap down. Other side.
It's not warm when she's away.
Swipe it. Swipe it. So, I'm in that side lunge position. Letting those knees be soft. Sliding over to the side. Warm up. Done. Let me find that stick. All right. They can get away from you. So make sure that you're not anywhere near class. I just woke up my daughter. She should be up at school. But anyway, so make sure that you're not going to hurt anybody if those sticks go flying and everything like that, hunting wild animals and all those kinds of things. So let's hit the next song, guys. We're going to come into a set position. All right. We got pull. What that does, strengthens the back. Bring those shoulder blades together, get a nice squeeze in between, and then we're going to go down. Inside of the foot. Here we go. Pull. Tap it. Down. Pull. Make it strong. Reaching down. Using those obliques. Another pull. Down. Pull. There it is. Hands into that leg. Other side. Here we go. Pull. Inside of the foot. How you feeling? Swipe it. Double pull. Oh yeah. Double time. Pull. Down. Pull. My chest is still up. And I'm bending over to the side. All right. Here we're going to do rainbows. We're going to pull those elbows down, keep it nice and tight. 8 on each side. Switch sides. Pull it. Squeeze that core. We got side 4. Switch it. 2. Go for single. Here we go. Woo! Feel those obliques working? What's that for, guys? Inner corset, right? Beautiful hours here at Flash Shape. All right. Crossovers. Here. We're going to switch to the other side. Down. So we're crisscrossing those arms. Tap down. Out, in, out, up. You don't have to tap. Maybe you don't like all that noise. Maybe it bothers your ears. Okay. Then keep it off the ground. Maybe you got some angry souls that are still sleeping. Or the other side of the wall. Alright. That's it. Bring those legs up. Get out of that position. Give your legs a break. I should give her 4 Ripstix. That would be something. All right. This is Lyra, by the way. She's a mommy's girl, so she really wants to work out with us today. All right. So our next position, guys, we're going to be here. Feet are together. Chest is still kind of up. Okay. Have a little bit of a hinge. Okay. So we're going to press those sticks back. Arms are straight. Get a little bit of that tricep work. Some of that lat work. Back, tap, back, tap. Okay. from the front. Back, tap, tapping those toes out side to side. Nice long leg, okay? Boom, boom. This leg is stationary. It's in this bent position, so it's working. We're going to be tapping that out side to side. Working those legs, bringing those sticks to the front and tapping it out. Then we'll do arrow pulls, one leg at a time, okay? So here we go. Hit the road jack.
Jack, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more.
Get ready for those arrow pulls.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more.
Notice opening up the chest, arms are nice and long, elbows going out. Go to side.
Don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't come back no more.
All right, here we go. Tap over, leg lift.
No more, no more, no more, no more.
Doesn't have to be high. You can stay right here. If that hip bothers you, but I want to lift. Here we go. Let that hair fly if it's down. All right, here we go. Down and pull. There's that leg action again, right? Just go up. Getting that squatting in. Reaching down. Okay, here, side to side. I'm still up with my chest. Double tap, double. A little bit of speed there. For my own 3 games, still working. Okay, tap. Give your legs a break. Okay? What do I say? You don't have to use the ground. The floor. Whatever. Okay. Back to the top. Side to side. Okay?
Don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
We hit the road, but we came back. We have a second round.
Don't come back no more, no more.
Woo! I'm feeling this.
Don't come back no more.
Here we go. Yeah. This should be a little easier now. Up to your side. All right, here we go. Tap over, lift. You don't have to hit the ground. I just want to remind you of that constantly. Sometimes we try too much and we hurt ourselves. Okay? Here we go. Sweep it out. Woo! That feels really good, guys. We're working those back muscles, shoulders. Woo! A little bit of that. Lower back. Here we go. Oh, no. That's it. Almost messed us up. We need more leg action. There it is. Good job, guys. I know you're doing a fantastic job at home. I know you look back when we did it last week and you got some of those moves down a little bit. You got a little bit more comfortable with your poses. So I love that. I think that's fantastic. I love that you are encouraged to do this at home. It is a little bit difficult sometimes when you're not in your group setting because a lot of times when we're together, we encourage each other to do it. But even though I can't see you, I know you're on the other side of that screen. So thank you for being with me today. All right, guys, we're going to do one on the ground. This is what we call our kit position. So if you have a mat, grab a mat. If you're at home on the carpet, fine. There, you got to move, sweetie. So we're going to come down. I have a little bit of sun coming in here, so hopefully that's not going to be too invasive. You can see me. All right, guys. We're down on the ground. All right. We're going to up, okay? So it's 7 hits, an up tap. Then we're going to do side to side, okay? There's a transverse rotation here. Basically, almost like you're wringing out a wet towel, right? So everything here stays square, it stays stable and everything like that. That upper body rotates a little bit. It's not big. We're not doing anything super crazy. We're not stretching. We want to stay in that motion. We want those muscles to stay contracted as we go from side to side, okay? That's really going to get those obliques, get everything nice and shapely right here. As far as where I'm sitting, if you're too uncomfortable with being back here in a 45-degree angle, because sometimes that gets those little hip flexors fired up, bring this up a little bit, change your leg position, whichever feels more comfortable. Some people are more comfortable here. It's up to you, okay? So let's get this one moving. One more thing, punches. One arm crosses over and taps down. Opposite side, okay? Here's side to side. Here's punch, punch. Here we go. Get ready for those 7 taps. Here we go. Tap it up. Now, bring those. One leg comes up, the opposite side. Now, tap it out. Side to side. As you're engaged, punch it out, side, cross over. Here, sit down. Now, tap it down, up. Right to the side. Now, my heels are able to slide on the ground. That's fine. Depends on what you want. It might not be so easy, so modify it up there. Tap it down. Side to side. Punch it out. Alternate. Keep those cords nice and tight. Punch it out. Rainbow. Tap that round if you can. If you can't, that's fine. If you can't lift the leg, fine. Now, here we go. See? Wiping it out. If you feel froggy, double time. Woo! Tap it out. Side to side. Stay here. Don't punch it yet. We're going to add in something. Lift it up. A little bit of a challenge. Hip flexors love you. There you go. Woo! Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Did you feel that? The further back you are, the more engagement you have in this core area. But even if you're up, you still feel that working. You feel that twisting. Those obliques are working. Everything's nice and tight. The muscles are engaged. So now we're going to come down. So I'm going to make sure that my legs don't hit my wall. I'm pretty long. But anyway, Lyra, go lay down. Go lay down. Go. All right, guys. This one, the legs are going to be up. Roll those hips a little bit to try and get that space in that lower back out. If you can't keep your legs up like this, that's fine. If they're here, that's fine. You can do this. We did this last week, okay? Love your back. So what we're going to do, same arm, same leg, okay? While this one goes back and taps the ground, this one comes down, okay? We're in this position. Now, I'm still not comfortable with my lower back because I'm rehabbing that. So I'm going to have the bent leg, okay? In this position. This is the up position. Okay? Here we go. Lifting off. Nice and controlled. Now, belly button is pulled into that lower back. Keep your back rounded on the floor. Here we go. We've got pulses, 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 pulses. Now we're going to tempo. Here we go. All right, now here we go. Out, down. Forward to the side. Out, down, out. We're going to do a couple activities. We're taking a little bit of practice. So, I have my hips up this week. Okay? Now, let's hold it, back down, hold. Do what you can. Modify that hip down, okay? Singles. I know it's a little awkward. You'll get the hang of it, I promise. Now, bridge, pull it up. Bridge. Notice that my hip is coming to the side. Boom. All right, other side. Out, down. Out, down. Remember, if you feel a little bit of break, keep that hip up. That's a little bit harder to do. That core really needs to work to keep your body straight. Singles. Hold it tight, guys. We're almost there. Pull it up in the bridge. Bridge. Hip. Come up. Almost there. There you go. There you go. I hope that went better for you this week. Maybe you've been practicing that. Bringing up that hip, extending that leg. That's really firing up that glute muscle, the hamstrings on that leg that's bent. Okay, nice. All right, guys. While we're down here, we're going to continue the party down here. Lyra, move. Go lay down. Good girl. Okay. If only my kids would do that. Anyway, enough picking on my kids. They're not awake to defend themselves. Sway to the side. Single rainbows.
Your eyes full like a
Move with the leg lift.
like the sun.
Now, if your hip flexors aren't sharp,
Keep your distance from
stay with this.
Soon you're gonna
Now, here we go. Down, side, down, side. As that comes up, bring those knees in. Here we go. Tap. Maybe you need to give it a break. Stay here. We're going to up, tap, up, and up, other side. Singles. Singles. Raise them up high. Singles. Now, other side. Pull it in. Side. In. Draw those knees in best you can. Now, tempo. Still working on those obliques. Double tap. Here we go. Single. Cross it over. You got this time. Here we go.
You can be cool. You can be shy.
lower back a break. We're going to bring that up. Okay, move your mat out of the way. Clear your space. All right, we're going to make this a little bit slower, but we're going to go into our lunging position. I'm going to grab some water because it's very necessary. All the sweat, all the breath. You're losing water. You have to put it back in. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to be working for it. So lunging position. I'm going to go over this again. So we're going to stand here to start. We're starting that process. We have this pyramid pose, triangle, the legs are straight, okay? Now, at the beginning, I had said about being in this position with a little bit of a hinge, okay? Because if I'm standing right here and I'm up, I'm going to hit my leg with my sticks. So there's a slight hinge forward so that I have clearance. I'm going to go side to side, tap my stick, bring it back to the starting position before I can release this one, okay? Boom. You're going to feel that down the back of the leg because the legs are straight and you're in that little forward hinging position. So this is really good for those hamstrings. They're working because the muscle is contracted, but it's also getting a nice stretch. So perfect for that lower back if you have sciatic issues, those types of things. Practicing a stretch like this at home will relieve that pressure. Okay, so we're going to start here. We do our side to side. Then we move into a lunge position. Okay, so the feet stay here. All you're doing is pivoting and turning. So my knee is now going in this direction. It's following the direction of the toe. My knee is not going past, my heel is not going to come up. But my heel stays planted. I use that to absorb my motion because I'm going to pull for my back. I'm going to tap my sticks. I'm going to come down. I have this nice long line going right here, okay? I'm not doing this, okay? I don't want to get dizzy. So I'm here. If I can't hit the ground, that's perfectly okay. Stay right here. Go through the motions, pull and down. Then we'll do the other side. We have chucks. Pulling here for the back, tapping, stepping. Here, here. This foot does not move. This is my pivot point. 3 points. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back and forth, okay? One side of the clock. All right, guys. I know that's a lot of explanation, but it's very important because, like I said, you're swinging, you have your body in weird positions, and it's very easy to tweak that lower back. We need to keep it steady. We need to keep it stable. Here we go. Forward hinge a little bit. You know what I hear all night long. Let me see if I can give you back. You know what I'm fucking young. I know you're looking for me. You know what you hear all night long. Let me see if I can give you back. You know what I'm fucking young. I know you're looking for me. Down. Pull. Strong pull, guys. I don't want to see this, hey. Pull. Gotta find my feet. Now, single. Using that front foot. Bring it planted. I'm pushing that into the ground. Come up. When I do my pull. Stop. Here we go. Pull. Punch. Pull. Every time that foot taps down, you're pulling. Double time. Pull. Tap. Squeeze those muscles in the back. We're going to do that again. Okay. One and done. Second time, twice as nice. Here we go. Why she them powder? She just want them dollars. Know what it is when I call her. I know it can be a little intimidating. She's sick. That's okay. She working hard for the money. She want it all. Do what's comfortable for you. She want it all. She working hard for the money. Here we go. Pull down. My chest stays up. Leaning into that front leg. Pull. that front leg. Stabilization. That back leg is straight. That quad is working. Hamstring. Get ready for your chuck. Pull. Front. Side. Back. Double time. Pull. Yeah. And that's that one. So let those legs relax a little bit. Walk it off. Side step. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was another one, guys. We're going to have some more fun. We're going to do a forward lunging position. So, form again. Feet shoulder width apart. Even when you're in a lunging position, you step back. This foot is underneath this shoulder, straight up and down. This foot's underneath this shoulder, straight up and down. If I'm in this lunging position, my chest is still up, right? My heel is down, okay? Now, when you start coming down in a regular lunge, there's a different story with that. But in this song, we want to keep that heel back a little bit. We don't want to necessarily be like this. It's going to throw us off a little bit. I want you to stay grounded, okay? So now I have this. Knee is not tracking past the toe. You're going to be taking this at one point. Lift, okay? Lift, lift, okay? Not a curl, okay? A lift. So let's get this started. Forward lunging position. Okay.
Some days are the only thing I know.
These arms are going to go up.
Burning when the nights grow
We have a double pull.
Can't look away, can't look
Tap down. Double pull tap.
beg
Down.
you to stay, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you're a stranger in my bed. Don't know if you love
What
me.
have I always said?
You
You don't have to hit the ground.
Push me away. Then beg me to
Now,
stay.
put those here. Let's do that curl. Leg lift curl. Pulse it. Pulse. Lift. Feel this out. Here we go.
So dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart.
Oh, yeah.
Put your hands on me.
Take this grip. Cross in, tap it down. Cross. Tap. Down. Cross. Down. Down.
Put your hands on me.
Cross. Down. All right. Up.
You're the best thing in my
Down.
life. Sometimes when I look at you, I see my wife.
You have a quick transition there.
I don't know. And you
Get yourself in that position.
push me away.
Now here. Lift. Lift. Keep that chest up nice and tall. You got it. Pulses. Lift. Press that foot to the floor. Here we go. Pump them out. Woo! We're getting that gluteus right there. That's responsible for lifting that leg. We want nice rounded glutes, right? Here we go. Cross, down, tap, down, cross. All right, here we go. Cross it in. Okay? That's what we're going to move to. So take it up. Pull it down. Get ready. Here we go. Cross down. 1 and 2. Cross. Tap it. 1 and 2. Cross. Tap. Cross. Tap. Cross. Tap. Woo! Keep that chest up. Oh, I messed that one up, didn't I? Here we go. Single these out. Here we go. Got a little bit of a bounce in there. You can hop. And that's why we finished with that one. So now we're going to stretch, guys. All right. Here we go. Take in that deep breath. Start to lower that heart rate. Get a drink of water. I'm going to set my sticks down. I'm going to quench my thirst. Here we go. Grab your sticks because you need them. All right.
Is it coming? Is it coming? Is it
We're going to reach and elongate the body. Reach up. Bring it in, other side. Follow that hand up the side. Put your one hand. Reach. Try that hand all the way down. More great. Remember, look up towards that hand. Other side. Nice stretch. Feel it in here. That lower back is getting a stretch. Touch the floor if you can. Cookies here. Now, press. Shoulder.
Even with a babysitter, mama call a grave digger.
Nice and controlled.
Gone with the falling leaves.
Grab those sticks.
Am I coming out of left field? I'm a rebel, just a big sound. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, I can feel it still.
Let's do that other side.
I'm a rebel, just a big sound. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, I can feel it still.
Sit her down. Let's do the shoulders again. Try not to look at the floor. You could make yourself a little dizzy. We don't want that. So grab these sticks. You want to come up nice and gentle. Acclimate. Bring this up. Now, find that leg. Hold on that ankle. Find your steadiness. Here we go. Knock it out. If you can't find that ankle, that's fine. Stay here. Just touch the toe. Other side. All you're doing is shifting that weight over that foot. Facing that foot flat on the ground. And down. Elongate that hand down the leg. Bring it back up. Stretching it out. You're going to feel a nice stretch in those obliques. Obliques is a fancy word for your abdominal muscles down the side. Right? You're going to switch sides.
Let me kick it like it's 1986.
Take it over. Stretching that out. Reach. That reach down the leg gives us a little extra here. Feels good, guys. Oh. Beautiful day. Nice workout. Tap your sticks. Take a bow, guys. Fantastic work today. It's gorgeous out. Enjoy it. Carpe diem, okay? So Justin's next with his Tai Chi. Guys, if you've not experienced that before, please do. Don't think that something is just maybe not for you. You got to try it and everything like that. There's great benefit. The way he flows and releases things in the body, it calms the body down. So if you've had a stressful week so far, please take full advantage of these classes that we're offering to you. Connect with your favorite instructors. Show up every week, every day, several times if you want to. Go back and look at those videos and everything like that. So we want to be here for you. So you've been there for us all these years too. So we appreciate it greatly. We love you. Have an awesome day.